So we're prepping them to go in the ground. This is a fish emulsion nutrient bath that I'm mixing in right now. Give them a little fertilizer boost for their root expansion in the coming days once they're in the ground. We'll also be mixing in bone meal and crushed up eggshells. Bone meal for nitrogen, phosphorus, eggshells for calcium. This fish emulsion is highly nitrogen as well. And basically it just gets them a nice soak. We let them go without water to harden them off for about a day. So they look a little rough, but it aids in their process for going into the ground, prepping them to really expand their roots. Basically just get them a nice soak. I'm gonna let them sit, let that sink in. Black plastic increases soil temperature. Tomatoes like hot soil, so do peppers, eggplant. It also doubles as weed suppression, so we don't have to waste hours and hours weeding necessarily if everything else but the tomato is dying because it doesn't get sunlight. So it heats up the ground. We don't have to weed between the plants. What we do is we cut through it and just pop the tomatoes in there. Right now I'm prepping each individual hole. We'll follow this with our soil amendments, the bone meal, the crushed up eggshells, a little bit of fish emulsion. Each tomato plant will get plopped in. The drip tape is underneath of here already and is being woven between the plants and between the T-posts, so the drip tape doesn't go anywhere. Since we won't be able to see it, we'll know it's between the plants as we put them in. I used to have an issue with putting plastic in the fields. It was one of those ideals for me as a young farmer. I didn't want to be putting petroleum into the soil. After seeing a lot of farms and a lot of successful farmers, it's a pretty common practice these days. So we met in the middle here at Rasin Roots by not ordering or buying any new petroleum, any new plastic. These are all donated tarps that each have a black side, and we cut them into the 2-foot strips that we need. So we got away with not having to buy and produce any new petroleum. Instead, we're reusing what's around in the area. So that keeps me happy and able to sleep at night by not having to buy rolls and rolls, thousands of feet of new plastic sheeting, like most farms do every year that do this.